Okay, guys. So just bear with me because the lid is happening. All right. This letter is a wealthy, educated gold digger. Hey, CBU fam. So I'm a well-educated 40-year-old single mom of two, and I make well over six figures by myself. My problem is this. I am sick of working, sick of it. I simply don't want to do it anymore. And as a woman, I feel like I shouldn't have to. I mean, look at me. I'm pretty, I work out, body's banging, and I know how to please very well. Hint, hint. What more does a man need? I'll write this stuff. People say that I'm a gold digger because I'm only looking for a man to take me out and pay my bills and stop me from working. White women do it all the time, and they're not called that. Why is it when a black woman say we want more, that we want a man to take care of us, that we're called gold diggers? Is there anything wrong with that? I think I'm just a woman that's sick of working and want a man to finally do their job and take care of me. Am I so wrong for that? Woo! There's a lot to unpack there. What do I think?
I don't think nothing.
I think it's okay if she's tired of working. Like, if you're tired of working, find you somebody, whoever. And I'm gonna let y'all comment though before I say what I gotta say.
Well, what did Kevin Samuels?
Not quoting Kevin.
I gotta say, what did Kevin Samuels say? If you're 35 and unmarried, you're left over, right? Like, I'm just saying what Kevin Samuels said.
I cannot believe you're saying that.
That's what Kevin Samuels said. I'm not saying it. That's what he said. I always divert and tell people, hey, I always put out that disclaimer that I'm not Kevin Samuels. I'm not saying what Kevin Samuels is saying, but at the same time, I will direct you to what he says because it's funny. So
I vehemently disagree with Kevin with what he said there because that's so untrue. You get better with age, okay? I mean, you might can't twerk as well because of your knees and stuff, but everything else gets better.
Kevin Samuels. No, Kevin Samuels quotes, please. Kevin Samuels is a funny dude. You know what? You know why I say Kevin Samuels is funny? Because it's the level of buffoonery of the stuff that he says is just one of those things. Like, all right, what Kevin Samuels say? So that's why I always say, what does Kevin Samuels say? And people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just saying, what does he say?
What does Dr. Umar say? That's what you need to.
Yeah. Don't take any offense to anybody. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings, folks. Get out your feelings. Oh, Lord Jesus, people in the feelings.
But look, she said something in her letter that I wanted to address. And what do y'all think about that? She said when white girls, when white ladies want to stop working and let their man pay the bill, they're not called gold diggers. What do we think about that?
Well, see, I think here's the thing. I think so when you talk about the race lines, right? The how white folks or white women don't get called this, they get called looking out for their career and everything like that. I think it's because a lot of black men, like Kevin Samuels, they've been hurt.
That's your hero. Go ahead.
No. Trust me. No, it's not. If you go back before you got on the show, Miko, if you go back to a show that we had talked about, I had blasted Kevin Samuels because the stuff he was saying is just outrageous. But this is where I kind of get where Kevin Samuels is coming to. This mother been hurt from women in the past or whatever, and yada yada yada, and he must feel like he gotta attack every black woman that he sees. And so when we talk about why do black women get attacked, well, I think that most of the black women that get attacked have been hurt. Most of the time when black men attack black women about this whole thing and say, "Oh, well, why you 40 years old? You must be something wrong with you." Those black men have been hurt. And so they don't have anybody to kind of just take out the anger on. So they just come out there and say whatever they want to say. And, to kind of degrade the black woman and say, oh, well, if you ain't married by this time, oh, it must be something wrong with you. Oh, you've been married 2 or 3 times. Oh, there's something wrong with you. What's the common denominator? Instead of actually talking to the person trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where most of that comes from. Because when you talk to white women and a black man can sit there and say, oh, well, she's just trying to get her career going. Well, maybe they haven't been hurt. I think that's the bottom line. And people like Kevin Samuels, I think they just been hurt. And then Kevin Samuels was also in the closet.
Yeah, I was going to think. I was kind of leaning towards that thought too. But I also think that it's us, Black women, and I'm calling us out. We are the ones that we call white women gold diggers. We do. Black men don't, like you said. Black men don't call them gold diggers. They call them like, oh, they're just trying to get ahead in their career.
Yeah.
But we call white women gold diggers. But I don't really perceive us calling Black women gold diggers for just trying to, like, you know, get a sugar daddy. Do your thing.
But see, it goes back to that thing we talked about a few episodes ago, where we talk about our own culture attacks each other more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when we sit there and point the finger and say, oh, well, white people doing this, white people doing that, da-da-da, man, what are we doing inside? We attack each other. We don't uplift each other, right? Mm-hmm. We are too busy attacking each other, wishing upon each other's downfalls, etc. Mm-hmm. And when you talk about this situation with the confession letter, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, whoever wrote this letter has other Black women in her circle who talk about her behind her back and say the same things.
I bet you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
women on women crime.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't want to work either. So if I can find me a nice sugar mama out here, don't get it twisted.
Hey, there you go, man. She right there. She said she right there waiting and willing. She, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but you know,
she said she don't want to work.
Yeah, but she making over 6 figures.
I'm trying to be like her.
Maybe y'all can get in business. Y'all can make your own business or something.
Y'all can find, like Hitch. Search out
I'm good. I make my money. That's why I'm saying I don't want to work.
So we ain't got no advice for this letter. Like,
nah, get yours.
Get yours. Like everybody said, like, yo, you do what you do, man. Hey, she making 6 figures, man. She don't, you know. Hey, I hope you find that basketball player. I really do.
Why you gotta be a basketball player? Why
you gotta be a basketball player?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo. All right. Prime example. What's homegirl from Real World that be on all the Housewives now?
Nene?
Nope. Is it Nene? Is it no? Tammy. How you think? Tammy, 50-something years old. She got 30-something years. She first dated a basketball player. Was married to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then she went and got a retired or ex-NFL player. He 30-something years old.
Mm-hmm.
Do what Tammy did. Call Tammy up and see what she did.
There you go. Let's find Tammy.
There you go. Shoot.
Hey, I'm gonna call Tammy. I'm gonna try to see what she doing. I ain't trying to work. Listen.
For the longest I didn't know. I didn't know that was Tammy from Real World.
Really?
When I first saw like episode of Housewives or something like that, I was like, oh, okay, Tammy. I said, oh, she must be somebody, you know, from some singing group, SWV, whatever. I don't know. Going back. I was like, I don't know who that is. And then I saw an episode of Real World. From the Real World reunion from what was that, New Orleans or something like that, and y'all remember David? Remember David Miko?
Yeah,
David. And then I was like, oh, that's David. I remember David trying to pull. I was like, hold up, that's Tammy. That's Tammy. I was like, yo, that's crazy. All right, but anyway, hey, yo, man, give it up for Miko's confession letter.